I want to give all the praise, all the glory, all the honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, El Shai, Ba'ashem, L'Kakwadash. Double honors goes out to the elder apostles of Great Millstone for teaching me the truth. Also want to acknowledge all the Akyam who are pushing the truth with sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. Shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel. Alright, so I'm going to continue from a couple days ago. I was in First Maccabees chapter 2, and just kind of going in on the end of it. I'm going to finish off that chapter. So I took a little break. I did a different lesson yesterday, but now, I'm going to go back into the Maccabees. So this is First Maccabees 2, and let's see, where should I start? I'll start at 44. It says, "So they joined their forces and smote sinful men in their anger, and wicked men in their wrath, but the rest fled to the heathen for succor." This is basically when the Maccabees was standing up, just trying to come against the way I like to put it is they were kind of like the last line of defense, the last valiant men, that still was, there, keeping that spirit of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. All right, they were hanging on to to what was left of our people, and keeping our laws and keeping the laws of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. So that's why it says that they started fucking people up in their wrath, because they were upset. They hated the state of the Israelites. When they looked around, they hated the state of our people. And that's why it's so similar now, because that's the way the Lord's putting us into remembrance, and He's bringing us up, raising us up on our feet. And we have that same sentiment. We hate. That's why we're so vexed. We're vexed like the Maccabees were vexed, We're like, we look around, we hate the state of our people. Now that we've come into remembrance, Verse 5, "Then Mattathias and his friends went around about and pulled down the altars." They were pulling down the altars that the heathen had set up in Jerusalem. "And what children soever they found within the coast of Israel uncircumcised, those they circumcised valiantly." And circumcision is a law of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, and not only physical circumcision, but also spiritually circumcised. When you come into this truth, you're becoming spiritually circumcised. It's that covenant. It's an agreement with Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. 47. "They pursued also after the proud men, and the work prospered in their hand. So they recovered the law out of the hand of the Gentiles and out of the hand of the kings. Neither suffered they the sinner to triumph." Right. So like I said, they were going around tearing shit up with they had the spirit of wrath on them, because like I said, they were the last line of defense when they were the last valiant men that was trying to not let our people get 100% destroyed, because we were being persecuted by those heathen. They were taking over our lives, taking over our people, taking over our altars, taking over our temple. But the Maccabees weren't having it, right? It says in verse 49, Now when the time drew near that Mattathias should die, he said unto his sons, Now hath pride and rebuke gotten strength, and the time of destruction and the wrath of indignation. Now therefore, my sons, be ye zealous for the law, and give your lives for the covenant of your fathers. See? Now he was just instructing him before he was about to pass away, like, hey, be passionate for this truth. Be passionate for the laws of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. You know? Don't forget the covenant. Don't forget the agreement. For 51. Call to remembrance what acts your fathers did in their time, so shall ye receive great honor and an everlasting name. And that's what happened, because look at, we're here in 2024 and I'm doing a lesson on the Maccabees, and we're in remembrance, we're remembering their names, remembering their story, remembering their courage, remembering their valiancy, 52. Was not Abraham found faithful in temptation, and it was imputed unto him for righteousness? Joseph, in the time of distress, kept the commandment and was made Lord of Egypt. See, so now he starts to go. It's like a pep talk. He's telling them he's reminding them about all the great men. About some of the great men of Israel, and trying to encourage them. Even as he's about to die. He's still zealous of the law, still concerned, wanting to enforce that spirit on the Maccabees, on his sons. Verse, where we at? Phinehas, our father, in being zealous and fervent, obtained the covenant of an everlasting priesthood. Yahushai, for fulfilling the word, was made a judge in Israel. Caleb, for bearing witness before the congregation, received the heritage of the land. David, for being merciful, possessed the throne of an everlasting kingdom. See? He's instructing them, reminding them of the great men, of our nation, the great men of Israel. Elias, for being zealous and fervent for the law, was taken up into heaven. Right. Ananias, Azarias, and Misael, by believing, were saved out of the flame. Daniel, for his innocency, was delivered from the mouth of the lions. And thus consider ye throughout all ages, that none put their trust in him shall be overcome. And that goes unto us, All we gotta do is put our trust in the Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and we know that we're not going to be overcome. We have to come back in that spirit of the Maccabees, and that's what it is right now. Man, you have the 144,000, the elect, the prophets. We're coming in that same spirit, and we having that zealous spirit for the law. And it doesn't matter at all costs. We're gonna, the Lord's setting up his men, putting his spirit on men of Israel, who are going to be just like the Maccabees. 62. Fear not then the words of a sinful man, for his glory shall be dung and worms. And that sinful man is Esau Edom. We don't need to fear him. Remember in Matthew it says, fear not the one that can kill the body, but fear the one that can kill the body and the soul, right? Let's get that real quick. Because that's the spirit that is on the man of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. We don't fear Esau. We fear the one who can kill the body and the soul, right? Let me get that real quick. Let's see. Matthew 10. And 28. And fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul, but rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell. Alright? And remember, hell is the grave. That's all that means. The elders have been fervent on that teaching about hell. Right? Because hell is not a place where you go and burn forever. Hell merely means the grave, or a state of a condition, a state of what. Right now, this is our hell. Like the Maccabees, you could say that that was their hell, because of the calamities, the atrocities, the abominations that were done to the Israelites. That was hell for them. You see, because there ain't no hell like the Christian doctrine teaches. The pagan Christian doctrine teaches that there's hell and it's going to a place that burns forever. That's not true. That's not biblical. Let's see. First Maccabees 2:63, it says, "Today he shall be lifted up, and tomorrow he shall not be found, because he is returned into the dust, and his thought is come to nothing." Talking about the Edomite, right? He's lifted up today. Let me see if let me see if I can. Okay, it's Job 20. Oh yeah. Okay, this is what we just read in the Maccabees. Same thing here. It's talking about Esau Edom, the wicked. And then remember we read, though he is lifted today, he is lifted up, tomorrow he shall not be found. We also read that his glory shall be dung and worms. So let's start at 6, Job 20:6. And this shows you that the Apocrypha is the scripture, because it lines right up, it parallels with the scripture, which the scripture is the Apocrypha. And matter of fact, the Apocrypha is just is part of the Old Testament. Job 20:6, though his excellency mount up to the heavens, and his head reach unto the clouds. That's him being lifted up, like we just read in the Maccabees. Yet he shall perish forever like his own dung. They which have seen him shall say, where is he? He shall fly away as a dream, and shall not be found. Yea, he shall be chased away as a vision of the night. The eye also which saw him shall see him no more, neither shall his place any more behold him. His children shall seek to please the poor, and his hands shall restore their goods. Okay? So, this is the fate of Esau Edom. This is his fate, according to the biblical prophecy. And you had Matthias. He was prophesying when he was telling his sons this, He was telling them back in the Maccabees how the Edomite he's gonna be lifted up, but then he's gonna be like, his glory is gonna be like shit and worms, which that's what dung is, dung and worms. Right at the top of your screen. In verse, let's see, 64, it says, wherefore ye, my sons, be valiant, and show yourselves men in the behalf of the law, for by it shall ye obtain glory. Right. So, and this is the same thing for us, we have to be valiant in this truth, no matter what is, what happens to us, what sufferings we come into, what afflictions we face, what the hour of temptation. We have to be true to this knowledge, true to this, we have to remain faithful. And guess what? We're also going to obtain that glory. And behold, verse 65, and behold, I know that your brother Simon is a man of counsel. Give ear unto him alway. He shall be a father unto you. As for Judas Maccabees, he hath been mighty and strong, even from his youth up. Let him be your captain, and fight the battle of the people. Take also unto you all those that observe the law, and avenge ye the wrong of your people. Right, he didn't say take the 2/3, take the weak ones who are making a covenant with the heathens, and that's the same spirit we're in. We're only concerned with the elect. We're not concerned about the 2/3. We're not, like a Christian, a pagan Christian, he's going to sit there and try to convert a 2/3. But we know the truth. We don't, we know the prophecy. Just let them be. Don't worry about the ones who are going to be destroyed in the last end. Only worry about the elect. You see. And that's all it is, man. If you're listening to this video, hey, don't worry about the 2/3. Don't sit there and pray for them. Don't sit there and try to reason with them. Don't sit there and try to, teach them. They're not going to learn. That's prophecy fulfilled. That you already, if you believe in these scriptures, then don't waste your time with the 2/3. So he blessed them and was gathered to his fathers, and he died in 146th year. And his sons buried him in the sepulchres of his fathers at Modin, and all Israel made lamentation for him. So Mattathias, hey man, he was 146. The elders were just talking about a man from Nigeria. I was watching them on the at their camp, the elders' camp yesterday. Actually, 2 days ago, Saturday. And they were talking about a Nigerian man who lived 170. So, that's another thing that we know. We have strong. We're strong people, man. We just gotta keep stay with the course. Remain faithful. Keep being diligent. Don't worry about the 2/3. Don't worry about the heathen. Keep enduring. We're good. We know we're going to be persecuted. We know we're going to be afflicted. We know we got to suffer. But we got to have that Maccabean spirit, man. So, yeah, I'm glad I got to finish the last part of that chapter because it's a beautiful chapter, encouraging, reminding us of who we are. So, with that, I want to give all the praise, all the glory, all the honor unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rukakudash. Double honors goes out to the elder apostles of Great Millstone for teaching me the truth. Also want to acknowledge all the Akyam who are pushing the truth with sincerity.